So Matthew 15, and this is that conflict story about why do your disciples not wash their hands? And Jesus then says, you actors. Now, when Jesus answers people, his insult usually goes like this. His answer to a question is usually start with an insult, and then you change the topic. Oh, in this case, before changing the topic, he takes the argument to their turf. So you scripture experts, let me take it right to you, quoting Isaiah. And then he does a lateral arabesque. He goes into another topic. He never answers anybody's question. And the crowd always says, right on, that's perfect. So he's this typical perfect Mediterranean man. Say one thing, mean another thing. You don't answer any questions, a master of insult. So here, in this case, you actors, well did Isaiah prophesy of you. Okay, and then the next one is 22:18. They come to him and they say, should we pay taxes to Caesar or not? And he said, why do you test me? You actors, you! This is not a question really seeking information. And what he does here is show me a coin and they whip it out. Well, he has just trapped them. Because what's on the coin? Yes, and what do you call this? This is a graven image, right? And you're not supposed to have it. So if he actually has caught them, and he does this all the time, he's so very good at it. And then, by the way, this has nothing to do with church and state, because they were combined and fused in those days, as you know. Temple and politics was one of the same thing. When he said, give to Caesar what's Caesar's, he's got a right to ask for stuff, and give to God's what's God's is an indictment of the people who brought him this question, saying, and you, specialists who claim to know 613 commandments by God, you're not doing any of them. You're really not keeping them. So you're not giving to God what's God's. Now, in this case, this is really beautiful. Jesus says at the beginning of 23, the scribes and Pharisees have authority and they know what they're talking about. Listen to them. Just don't do what they do, but do what they say. They really know what they're talking about, and what they say is all right. You can trust it and go with it, but don't do what they do. And then he gives you all this big complaint about why he's unhappy with them. And then he starts out, woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites, in 13. In 15, woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, you hypocrites. And then, woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, in 23. Hypocrites, 25. Actors, 27. Actors, 29. Actors. And here's the thing that really breaks the camel's back. You serpents, you brood of vipers. If I call you a brood, what am I attacking? Your family. I'm calling you a bastard. You snake bastards, you. So he goes down, down, down. I mean, just try to imagine this taking place. And if you imagine it taking place, and as I said, are you surprised at the outcome? You can't go through life doing that and not end up like that. You can't get away with this. Now, while we're at this, before we finish, there's one more, 24:51. I want to show you something. Go to Matthew's Gospel. Keep your finger here. Go to Matthew's Gospel, chapter 5. 5:21. Jesus says, you heard it said to the men of old. See, there's, you heard it. What, were you sleeping during the preaching? He's talking to the ordinary folks. You heard it. You shall not kill. But I say to you, who died and laid you, God? I say to you, everyone who is angry with his brother shall be liable to the judgment. Whoever insults his brother shall be liable to the judgment. Hey, what's Jesus doing to this whole gospel? It's insulting. And whoever says to his brother, you fool, shall be liable to the hellfire. Okay, go back to 23, Matthew 23, verse 16. Woe to you, blind guides. If anyone swears by the temple, it's nothing, but if they swear by the gold of the temple, he's bound by his oath. You fools! Oh, God. Didn't he tell us in 5 not to do that? And then in 23, he does it. It's called inconsistency. And in this culture, inconsistency is a virtue. Consistency will get you to Jonestown, Guyana. Inconsistency will let you have a decent life. Take nothing for your journey. Later on, traveling to Hungary, they got some food to eat. Where did it come from? Didn't I tell you take nothing for your journey? Oh, we did, so that's all right. Inconsistency is normal. No, cultural inconsistency is normal here.